I've got regular movies. I'm just going to put on a regular movie here. And you can see, like, it's a pretty wicked interface for, look at how big that, nice that is.
Yeah. And good sound.
It's great sound. That was one of the things that I was really surprised about, was the sound on it. It also does have the headphone jack, so you don't drive people crazy. Please, people, do not go out on the buses and start playing it. You don't want to do that. Take your headset with you.
Yeah, some of us meditate on an airplane.
Yeah.
Or drink.
Or drink, yeah.
And we actually have conversation.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to force people that are drinking to drink more just to drown you out. So that would be good. So yeah, there's, like I said, you can watch videos, you can play movies, you can run all your business. I've got my email on here right now, so you can go in and view, like I've synced, right now I can now access my email from my iPhone, from my MacBook computer at home, from this, like wherever I go.
You can listen to the BBC, you can download the New York Times or the Vancouver Sun. What can't you do on it?
What can't you do?
So internet.
Yeah, there's pretty much.
You can get a keyboard and type if you want to. Is there a look and do that and just? Why would you need a laptop?
Why would you need a laptop? Because this is the way I've heard it described before. You can cook up a full course meal on your computer. So compare the meal to your computer. This is like a plate to serve up all the content on. So the applications and things that you're running on your iPad are more of a place to view the content and access the content more easily. You're not gonna, say, for example, your computer, if you're doing editing photographs or creating movies and things like that, you're not going to be able to do that from your iPad.
Okay, I understand that.
So you're going to get a lot more out of your computer than you are from your iPad.
Well, Apple shot past Microsoft, and I don't know if that's because of this gadget. It's not even a gadget; it's a device.
They actually
a tablet.
Yeah, I think that they're at $222 billion in revenue, whereas Microsoft was at 219. So we're just talking a $3 billion difference, which is a lot of money in the tech world when you're talking about billions. It's not too much. So who knows if Apple will stay ahead of the game. But I think that's pretty phenomenal for the first time in a long time. Someone's beat Microsoft.
Where's the competitor for this?
For the iPad, right? This is one of the reasons why I brought on the PC tablet today, and then I know Dell is coming out with
a Streak.
The Streak. They're coming out with it in the summer, and it's a 5-inch screen tablet type device computer that you use as a video phone, and it's got a camera on it, because it's one of the things the iPad doesn't have right now is a camera.
Phone.
It doesn't have a camera or a phone. True.
Okay.
So there isn't anything on the market right now that is directly comparable to the iPad. The closest thing that are the touchscreen tablets. So this on the outside, this one's made by Asus. It's the EEPC tablet. It looks like a regular netbook. It's running Windows 7. But what's different about it is it's actually got a swivel screen, and it turns into a touch pad. You can navigate. Oops, I got it upside down. Sorry.
I'm glad you did that.
Yeah. So you touch the screen. You can navigate around, and you're running all of the stuff that you would normally run on a netbook through Windows 7. So all the functionality of checking your email, internet, playing games. It just doesn't have the biggest difference between this and this is that Apple's got the market cornered on all these cool, funky apps that you can do for running your life or running your business, or it's just
finding the best escargot in town or the burgers.
Yeah, it's just a completely different set of deliverables. Whereas this is more your traditional computer in a more portable format, which is still very effective. Like, this is a 32. The iPad that I have is a 30, whereas this one's 532 gigs. Way more storage.
Oh,
way more storage. So it's different, but that's the closest thing you're going to get in comparison.
But it transforms the way we interact with a computer. Just does.
Completely.
And Google and Verizon are apparently making a tablet down the road.
Yeah.
Not now.
They're thinking about it, and actually the Dell Streak that's coming out in the summer is supposed to be running off the Google Android platform. I have had a chance to play around with the Google Android platform on the cell phones, and it's pretty nifty. I'm going to say I'm not as excited as I am about the iPhone's interface, but it's still pretty darn cool.
And your geek pals, they think so too?
They do. Actually, there's a huge following for Google Android out there. There's a lot of people that prefer it over Apple's. So
Nice to see you. Thanks for the toys.
Yay.
Lindsay Smith for Massive Media Inc. And coming up, he says, just say no to tobacco. It doesn't matter if a cigarette is light, ultralight, or filled with natural weeds. It will still attempt to kill you slowly. We meet a Professor Doc. All the details next.
Wardrobe for Fanny Kiefer, provided by Jacqueline Conwar Collections.
Mine Arts. Feed your curiosity.
Hey, Eddie, what about this form?